What's up, ballers? Ready for a story so wild, so emotional, so straight up unreal that it'll make you question everything you know about basketball resilience. I'm talking about the 7'3" Latvian sensation who's been through more drama than a Netflix series. This is Kristaps Porzingis, the man who went from draft night booze to becoming the NBA's most fascinating what-if story. And before we dive into this emotional roller coaster, if you're the type who loves comeback stories that hit different, you gotta hit that subscribe button right now, because motivational journeys like this don't come around every day. And go ahead and smash that like too, because trust me, you're gonna be nodding halfway through thinking, yeah, this was totally worth it. Alright, let's get into the madness. Picture this scene. Riga, Latvia, a cold, coastal European city where basketball isn't just a sport, it's a way of life for a select few. And in this environment, a skinny, almost impossibly tall teenager named Kristaps Porzingis is growing up looking like a human giraffe with skills that should be illegal. We're talking about a 7'3" human being who can shoot three-pointers like he's Ray Allen, handle the ball like a guard, and block shots into next week. The 2015 NBA draft arrives. The New York Knicks, one of the most pressure-filled franchises in sports history, select him with the 4th overall pick. And what happens next is etched in NBA infamy. The home crowd at Barclays Center erupts in boos. Grown men in Knicks jerseys are literally crying in the stands. The New York media eviscerates him before he even puts on a practice jersey, calling him a wasted pick, a European project, a disaster waiting to happen. But Kristaps, he doesn't fire back, he doesn't make dramatic statements. He looks at the cameras with those calm blue eyes and quietly says, "They'll love me one day." And then he goes to work. His rookie season isn't just good, it's a revelation. He's dropping 20-point games, swatting shots into the third row, hitting logo threes that make Madison Square Garden sound like a rock concert. The unicorn nickname is born because there's never been anyone like him. New York falls madly in love with their Latvian savior. He becomes the face of the franchise, the future of basketball in the Big Apple. Everything is perfect, until that devastating night in 2018 when he tears his ACL. Season over, dreams shattered, and then the ultimate betrayal. While he's rehabbing, working his way back, the Knicks trade him to the Dallas Mavericks. He finds out from social media. The franchise he bled for, the city that finally loved him, ships him out like yesterday's news. Most players would be broken, but Kristaps, his story was just getting to the good part. Landing in Dallas, Kristaps is supposed to be the perfect complement to young superstar Luka Doncic, the stretch five who can space the floor for Luka's magic and protect the rim on defense. And when he's actually on the court and healthy, man, the Mavericks look like championship contenders. He's putting up all-star numbers, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks per game. He makes the all-star team again. The unicorn is back and he's pairing with a generational talent, but the injury bug, it just won't let him go. It's always something, a sore knee here, tightness there, load management everywhere. He misses chunks of games. The whispers in Dallas start growing louder. He's always hurt. We can't rely on him. Luka needs someone who can actually play. The pressure mounts. The fit with Luka isn't as seamless as everyone hoped, 2 ball-dominant European stars trying to share the spotlight. After 2.5 seasons of what could have been, the Mavericks front office makes a brutal business decision. They trade Kristaps Porzingis to the Washington Wizards. For the second time in his career, he's shipped out, labeled as damaged goods, another team giving up on his potential. At this point, 99% of players would be mentally defeated. But Kristaps Porzingis finds something in Washington that changes everything: health. And with health comes confidence. He plays the best, most consistent basketball of his entire career. He's averaging career-high numbers, looking like the All-NBA player everyone always said he could be. He's not just a sidekick anymore, he's the guy. He proves to the entire league that he's not broken. He just needed the right situation, the right medical staff, the right opportunity. Then comes the summer of 2023, and he signs with the Boston Celtics. This is his golden ticket, a legitimate championship contender with a perfect system for his skills. He thrives in Boston. He's the perfect stretch five, hitting clutch threes, protecting the paint, and finally getting the respect he's deserved for years. The Celtics make a deep playoff run, and Kristaps is a crucial piece. But just when it seems like he's found basketball heaven, the universe throws another curveball. In 2025, he signs with the Atlanta Hawks for a fresh start. And that brings us to where we are today. A moment that defines perseverance more than any dunk or block ever could. Right now, as you're reading this, Kristaps Porzingis is trending across every sports platform, and not for the reasons anyone wants. The Atlanta Hawks made a sobering announcement on January 19, 2026. Kristaps will miss at least another full week due to persistent left Achilles tendinitis. This isn't some minor, day-to-day issue. He's already missed 6 consecutive games, and with a reevaluation scheduled for next week, he's definitely missing upcoming crucial matchups against Memphis and Phoenix. But here's where the real sports drama kicks into high gear. The trade speculation surrounding him is absolutely deafening. With a massive $30.7 million contract expiring soon, and this never-ending cycle of injury concerns, every NBA front office is having the same uncomfortable conversation. Do we take a chance on the unicorn, or is he permanently damaged goods? What makes this situation so heartbreakingly complex is that when Kristaps has suited up for Atlanta, he's shown flashes of that transcendent talent that made him a phenomenon. He's had games where he looks like the best player on the court, hitting impossible threes, altering shots at the rim, dominating both ends. But basketball's cruelest truth is that your most important skill isn't shooting or defense. It's availability, and right now, Kristaps can't stay available. The Hawks organization is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do they patiently wait for their max contract center to get healthy for a potential playoff push? Or do they cut their losses and trade him for whatever assets they can salvage before his value potentially plummets further? For Kristaps personally, this represents the toughest mental and physical battle of his entire career. He's 30 years old, supposed to be in the absolute prime of his basketball life, but instead of dominating the league, he's fighting just to get back on the practice court. The kid who survived draft night boos, who overcame a catastrophic ACL tear, who got traded twice when teams lost faith, who fought his way back to all-star level, now faces what might be his ultimate test. This isn't just about basketball anymore. This is about resilience, about battling your own body, about proving to yourself that you still have greatness left when everyone else is starting to doubt it. So what's actually next for Kristaps, the unicorn Porzingis? The honest answer is, nobody knows. And that uncertainty is exactly what makes his continuing story so compelling, so human, so relatable. He could absolutely get healthy, return with a vengeance, and lead the Hawks, or whatever team he's on an unforgettable playoff run that rewrites his narrative once again. Or his body might continue to betray him, forcing him to confront a future that doesn't include being the dominant force he once was. But here's the powerful life lesson screaming from every chapter of Kristaps's journey. Success is never a straight line. You can be publicly humiliated, draft night boos, rise to incredible heights, New York stardom, suffer devastating setbacks, ACL tear, get rejected multiple times, trades from Knicks and Mavs, fight your way back to the top, Washington resurgence, find perfect alignment, Boston success, and then face new, unexpected challenges, Atlanta injuries. What truly defines your character isn't how high you climb during the good times. It's how many times you find the strength to stand back up when life knocks you down repeatedly. Kristaps Porzingis has been knocked down more times than most athletes experience in an entire career. Yet every single time the world has said, he's finished, he's found a way to resurrect his game and prove the doubters wrong. Your personal journey will have setbacks too. You'll face your own version of draft night boos, moments where people openly doubt you before you even begin. You'll experience ACL tears, unexpected disasters that threaten to derail everything you've built. You'll feel the sting of being traded, situations where you're undervalued or cast aside. But just like Kristaps, your story doesn't end until you decide to stop writing it. Your comeback is always one decision, one rehab session, one moment of perseverance away from becoming reality. Now, I genuinely want to hear your perspective. Drop an honest comment and tell me. Which chapter of Kristaps's roller coaster journey resonated with you on the deepest level? Was it the raw emotion of overcoming those draft night boos, the mental fortitude required to come back from the ACL tear, the resilience of proving everyone wrong in Washington, or the current ongoing battle with injuries in Atlanta? Share what moved you. And if this powerful narrative about never surrendering, no matter how many times life tries to count you out, connected with your own experiences, you know exactly what action to take. Make sure that like button has been properly smashed. Get yourself subscribed so you never miss another deeply human sports story like this one. And definitely hit that notification bell. Your own comeback story is being written in the choices you make today, in the challenges you choose to face head-on. Keep fighting. Your best chapter might still be unwritten.